Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
All righty, and welcome back to those of you who have been following the series either in person or by watching the replays, and a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a business and career strategist, an AI business and career strategist. Listen, today's segment is about how to spot gaps early so you can play to your strengths, okay? Oh, I hope you're gonna like this. Look, if you're new to the series, I have a clear mission to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. See, the fact is, there are people out there who randomly put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts. They are well-meaning, but sometimes too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So, Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers is focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. Now, look, no matter how long you've been unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed, my goal is to help you run your job search like a well-organized job campaign, one that has clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your job campaign manager. How about that? Look, if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile. There you can watch the replays, and you can start with January 5th. That's for 2026. We started all over. Of course, you can go back all the way to last year, in the middle of June of last year. But hey, if you're just getting started, you're just joining us, don't feel like you've missed out on anything. Start with us from January 5th and work your way up to today. The weekend's coming up. Binge a little bit, huh? Look, better still, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. Just go to YouTube and type Get Up and Get a Job. That's it. When you get there, you'll see the channel. Click the subscribe bell, and you'll be notified every time I go live or share a video that I believe would be of help to you. So let's go ahead and get started. And it looks like we got a couple of faithful folks in the comment section already. Hi, William and everyone. Happy Wednesday. And that's from my good friend, John Werner. So glad that you're with us today, John. Thank you. And then, of course, the next one, Dawn Lewis. Good afternoon, everyone. Looking forward to William's Wednesday wisdom. Oh, my goodness. See, you're going to make me start create some t-shirts and sending to you all, huh? William's Wednesday wisdom. I love the alliteration, but you know that, don't you? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that, Dawn. Who else do we have here? Imambo. Hey, Imambo. I hope things are well for you and yours. Thanks so much for joining me. A happy Wednesday to you as well. Shelly says, good afternoon, all. Glad you're here. And of course, can't leave out Daniel. Daniel says, make this larger so I can read it. I can relate to this. William offers a boost of encouragement and learning. Oh my goodness, you all are too kind. And coming up, TJ Richardson. Hey, greetings from the Southwest. Love it. Glad you're here. And please pay attention in the comment section. I hope you all noticed that I popped something in the comment section. It's a link for the class that I told you about yesterday. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Sometimes the brain, I got a lot going on and a lot going on in this brain too. But I put the link in the comment section. If you can join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, absolutely free. We're going to be talking about a subject that's near and dear to everyone's heart, and that's how to generate $1,000 within 30 days using AI. What? Yes, using AI. So here we go. At the end of the day, that's your invitation. So if you can make it, fantastic. If you can't, don't worry, because Next month, February, we'll be doing a LinkedIn Live, and we'll be going over the same material. But you don't want to miss out, because if you can get a head start, why not, right? All right, let's do what we came here to do. In addition to all of this chit chat, we want to talk about some prompting here with ChatGPT. We're still at 5.2, 5.2, however you want to say it. You know, before we know it, it'll be something else. But today, as I told you in the intro, we're gonna get ahead of the gaps that exist so that we can strengthen them and speak to and play to our strengths. All right. So it says create a concise SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, analysis of Mary's professional profile. Suggest one action for each quadrant, include AI perspective. All right. So many people have heard of a SWOT analysis as it relates to a business or a business idea. I want to see, what are the strengths of this plan or the idea? What are the weaknesses? What are the opportunities? What are the threats to this business? Where's the competition that could potentially take me out, or provide a barrier to entry? Well, we want to know that about our own professional selves as well. And so we're going to ask ChatGPT to help us. There's a whole lot more that we can do with this. And I need to say this because I mentioned this the other day, that I had a conversation with a friend who shared, I really don't know this whole ChatGPT thing, William. I'm coming along, but I need the baby steps. I need the intro. What is ChatGPT? How do I create an account? And et cetera, et cetera. And as I said, we're definitely going to do that. I may create a whole new channel just for that, or I may just simply create some lives and do some lives and put the videos on this channel. I'm still working that out in my head. But the other piece to that is that we got to go deeper. We got to go deeper. And so we want to look at all of the ways that we can edify ourselves, if you will. And that's part of, just so happens, that's part of what I'm going to be talking about tonight, because I'm going to be introducing something brand new that I'm doing this year. And I want to take as many people along with me as possible and ride this AI wave, because it is a tsunami of a wave, I might say. And I don't want anybody to drown. Okay. Don't want anybody to get left behind. Don't want anybody to drown. So, all right, let's see what ChatGPT and the T is going to help us with today. Let's see, turn these things off here. They're distracting. All righty. So here's a concise, didn't take long. Here's a concise SWOT analysis of Mary's professional profile, one with clear, practical action for each quadrant, infused with an AI lens. Love it, love it, love. So here's the strengths. Mary's detail-driven ARAP expertise, process discipline, reliability, and growing AI curiosity is that's the foundation of her strength. Okay, these are the things that make her a strong candidate. Whether Mary is continuing to only look for a job, or Mary is saying, hey, it's time for me to start looking at how I can work for myself. Hint, hint. All right. So the action, use an AI assistant, ChatGPT or Copilot, to document and standardize her ARAP workflows into simple SOPs, standard operating procedures, turning what she already does well into visible, promotable value. Now, if you understand what that means, let me just break this down really quickly. So Mary has a way that she does what she does, the way she does the thing that she does. Okay. And what AI is saying here is you can use an AI tool to actually create, document, and standardize her workflows that she uses and create simple SOPs. So what's the value of creating an SOP? So, for example, the things that I am doing in working with small businesses, things that I'm doing working with uh, uh, job seekers, there are certain things that I have to do all the time. I've got my four pillars, right? Let's talk about from a career perspective. I've got my resume, I've got my LinkedIn profile, I've got my interviewing skills, and I've got my networking skills. All right, all of these, I have ways to approach each one of those four pillars. I can take that and create SOPs, standard operating procedures, and I could sell them to workforce development organizations. I could sell them to religious institutions and organizations. I could sell them to educational facilities. You see what I'm saying? Because why? What's the value of that? Well, over the, what is it now, 13 years that I've been doing this, well, I've helped tens of thousands of people get hired. Okay. And I'm not bragging and I'm not saying that, with arrogance. I'm saying I've had some success. So boom, here's you want to approach this in a winning way. Guess what? Here's a way that you can do that. And that's what we're talking about here. Mary could do the same thing, whether she's selling them uh, for herself from a consultant standpoint, or she's simply using it to approach a job opportunity. And so let's see what comes next. Weakness. Weaknesses. Don't you love that question in an interview? Tell me about your strength and your greatest weakness, right? Limited visibility outside traditional ARAP roles, under-marketed AI skills. So how can she fix this? Leverage AI to translate her experience into modern role language. For example, financial operations support, process automation liaison, and update her resume and LinkedIn with AI optimized keywords. So we took a look a little bit at that the other day. So if you missed that, go back, watch the replay. Again, just go back a few days. But as she is interviewing, as she is putting together her summary section, as she is putting together her cover letters, as she is putting her LinkedIn information profile together, guess what? These are the things that she can begin to tweak so that why? So that we can see a better picture of her capabilities outside of traditional ARAP roles. As well, we saw that she could actually identify some of these roles as she is applying for jobs. So she's not just applying for those standard traditional ARAP roles in the future, but she's actually looking at roles like process automation, liaison, etc. All right, next up. Good stuff. Okay, here's some opportunities. Rising demand for finance professionals who can partner with AI tools, automate tasks, and support remote teams. I mean, you could take just one of those areas and go for it and create a strategy. But imagine you take all three and create a strategy and now and identify potential companies in all three of these lanes. Oh my goodness. I just got tired just thinking about that. But that's so cool because you're going to use AI to help you, right? Okay. So here's what you can do. Complete one practical AI mini project. I talked about this, creating that AI portfolio. Okay. So for example, automating invoice tracking with spreadsheets plus AI summaries and showcase it as a portfolio. Thank you, chat. Oh, I tell you, a portfolio example or LinkedIn, not just a LinkedIn post, but a series of posts, not just a LinkedIn post or a series of posts, but a LinkedIn article, not just a LinkedIn post or a series of posts or a LinkedIn article, but a video. Oh my goodness. Are you hearing what I'm saying here? All right. And so let's finish this up because I'm cutting up now. Y'all know me by now. Threats. Okay. What are the threats as it relates to Mary's candidacy here? Automation replacing routine ARAP tasks. Younger candidates branded as more tech forward. Now, two things on that. Number one, I don't care what industry you're in. There are some tasks that that AI is replacing. I'm working on a project now with someone where they're actually, should I say it as well? They're actually working on AI, not just chatbots, but actual answer bots for local businesses. So when you call the business, they're not going to talk to a receptionist. They're going to talk to the AI. And we've been complaining about this for years because over the years, we pick up the phone and we want to talk to somebody in customer service, and we get the automated thing, and then we go customer service or agent. There's a commercial out there somewhere, agent, 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 right? And it drives you bonkers. But now the technology has gotten so sophisticated that now you don't have to have that same experience. You can call, XYZ insurance company. This is Shelley. How may I help you? Hey, Shelley, I need to get a quote for life insurance. Okay, great. Let's start with your first name, if you don't mind, and your last name. Okay, and how old are you? Do you have any pre-existing health conditions? Wow, sounds like you might be a candidate for our XYZ plan. Would you like to have someone call you or email you with information about that plan? Well, I'm not sure. How much does it cost? Well, if based on the information you gave me, I can't give you an exact quote, but it might be somewhere around X amount of dollars for X amount of coverage. How does that sound? Okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, they can send me an email. Okay, great. What's your email address? I am telling you, this is how it works now. Okay. All right. All right. This is what we're looking at. So if you were the receptionist and you might get mad at me, but I didn't do this. Okay. I didn't do this. I'm just telling you, I'm helping to prepare you for what is not on the horizon, what's happening today. Okay. I need that to sink in. We're not talking about what's on the horizon. We're not talking about what's going to happen in 2030 because we have no clue what's going to happen in 2030. Because what we're talking about today didn't exist 5 years ago in the way that it exists today. And even AI didn't exist 5 years ago in the way that it exists today. Is people, I hear this at least once a week. People say AI is the worst it's going to be today. Today, it's the worst it's going to be. It's not going to get worse. It's only getting better. All righty. So that's just an example. So how can Mary ward off this threat? Now, the whole thing with younger candidates branded as more tech forward. Yes, there are some, but what I'm finding is that there are a whole lot of younger people that still have no clue on how to do what I'm teaching you how to do. And if you're a younger person and you're watching these videos, this series, hats off to you because you're going to be ahead of a great majority of your counterparts, of your peers. All right. So here's the action that Mary can take. Position AI as her assistant, not competitor. Commit to weekly AI skill practice, at least 30 minutes a week. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. And I don't mean any harm, but if that's all you got, then that's all you've got. And start right there. But, I'd love to see 30 minutes every other day. Okay. If not daily, we'll graduate to that. But here we go. If all you do have is 30 minutes a week, you pick that day, put it on your calendar, schedule it, and be committed to it. All righty. And frame herself as the steady professional who knows both the numbers and the tools. Not only do I have the expertise, do I have the lineage, do I have the longevity, have I seen every possible situation 9 ways to Sunday, but now I also have the tools to help me to create solutions for those situations sooner, faster, quicker, more efficiently than most people. So here's the bottom line. Mary does not need to reinvent herself. You don't need to reinvent yourself. Who you are and what you've done is who you are and what you've done. Here we go. You simply, like Mary, needs to reframe, reveal, and reinforce. There's my alliteration. Chat, I wish I I'll do something for you. Reframe, reveal, and reinforce her value with AI. And that's what it is that I want you all to know how to do. Take whatever it is that you do as a graphic artist, as a product manager, as a production manager, as a production coordinator, training coach, whatever it is that you do, and couple that with AI so that you can reframe the way you do things, reveal to others that what your capabilities are, and then reinforce the fact that you do have value. And the first person you're reinforcing that point to is yourself. Exactly. To yourself. Because some of you all are starting to question your value in the marketplace because people are not responding. They're not responding to your LinkedIn requests. And I'm doing a whole thing on that, which I'll be revealing at the 1st of February as well. But people are not responding to your connection requests, or you're not getting interviews, or the recruiters reached out, said they were interested, and now you haven't heard anything anymore. So now you're ghosted, right? But here you go. Part of the problem is we got to stop chasing opportunities and show ourselves, expose ourselves, reveal ourselves, and reinforce the fact that we do have value, know that we have value, and share that value. And that's the key. As you share that value, guess what? People will come to you. There are people that I don't even know who are watching my YouTube channel and getting information. How do I know? Because they send stuff. Hey, thanks so much. I gotta share this. I got a call from my banker the other day to say, hey, I just want you to know I checked out your YouTube channel. Man, that was really good stuff. I had no clue. I had no clue. But again, why is this happening? I've reframed how I do what I do. I've revealed it to the world via this YouTube channel, and I'm reinforcing my value to others. I had to first reinforce it to myself, and now others are seeing it as well. All right, let's get on out of here. Boy, getting long-winded these days, buddy. I don't know. My initial concept for this was that it was going to run 28 minutes and on a daily basis. And I said, no, that's too long. We don't need to be in here 28 minutes. And so far we're 23 minutes right now. But in any event, I hope you found value in what I'm sharing. Let me go ahead, speaking of sharing, post this in the comments section. Once again, I have already posted a link to tonight's event in the comments. Please go ahead, copy the link while I get us closed out. And if you know somebody who's unemployed, underemployed, unhappily employed, or running a small to mid-sized business or organization, and they need to generate income, then plug them into Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Tell them to go to YouTube, type in "get up and get a job." Why? Because you'll be able to find out, they'll be able to find out all about what I'm doing. And when I go live, just tell them to click that subscribe bell and click all. Make sure it says all. So every time something comes up, not just Daily AI Prompts, they'll be able to see it. In addition to that, again, like I said, I'm really strongly considering starting a second YouTube channel so that I can share more training information as it relates to the different platforms. That's something that you all told me at the end of last year. I believe it was that you wanted to see more training around things like Claude or Perplexity or Manus, et cetera, et cetera. And so I'm thinking that a different channel, new channel, might be the best road to travel in that direction. And we can keep this strictly about daily AI prompts. Even if I have guests that I interview, that we're still interviewing them around one simple prompt. And whereas in these other places, we can get into more of the multiple prompts and creating your own GPTs. How cool is that? But that's my thinking for now. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Not long-winded, value added, sir. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then John says, thank you, William. This looks very helpful for self-assessment and setting goals. And gosh, there's so much more, so much more. But my time is up for today. And again, those of you who can join me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, you've got a link. And please, 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 I'll look forward to seeing you. And, let me know. Make yourself known. All right. It's going to be on Zoom, but make yourself known. And also, if you're watching this after January 15th or after, then just know, subscribe. Click in click on the bell, because when I go live with this, I'm going to do a live LinkedIn, and I'll probably do it live on YouTube and Facebook as well. I'm not really on Facebook. I just broadcast to Facebook, but I understand that there are people who watch on Facebook as well. So eventually I'll get someone who can help me manage all of this. And then they can do what they do. But for right now, I'm using AI, and I'm actually creating some AI tools to help me manage this, because truthfully, I got to practice what I preach. All right, that's it. Look, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Whatever you do between now and then, stay safe. Love you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.